Welcome in, ladies and gents. This is Wonder Man. So this is a Marvel Spotlight. This is one of those series that I was afraid of, that they dumped it all at once on their platform versus, some of the other series that they do week to week. And I thought this is going to be in the vein of Echo or what's the other series? I think Secret Invasion. But anyway, this is starring Yahya Mati Abdul and I believe Mr. Sabine Kingsley. And yeah, so this is based off a character that a lot of people out in the social media space is calling a derivative, or as they say, a tokenized character. Somebody who was originally a certain way, and then they pigmentation changed. But nevertheless, this series addresses some of those things. So it's very meta in that way, where it talks in layers. And so, yeah, this is basically about actor in Hollywood. His name is Simon, played by Yahya, and he is essentially trying to make his way in Hollywood or Hollywood and trying to, make himself. He is a big fan of this fictional character who is a superhero named Wonder Man, who his father grew up watching as a kid, and he kind of ingratiated Simon into that same space. And yeah, it's a very endearing and sweet show at times. And so Sir Ben Kingsley, as we know, he is the Mandarin, or at least as I think his name, I forget his name, start with a T, who he actually is. And this series does a really interesting thing of like showcasing how he became the Mandarin and what led to the sequence of events that led to him becoming that character that he portrayed in the Marvel studio, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And so it's a great like little buddying type of series where we follow Simon for the most part, and he is the central focus of the show. And we do see elements of his powers, but this series mostly focuses on him as a person. And like I said, it has a lot of meta references and a lot of metaphorical and figuratively speaking terms that they utilize throughout this series, addressing not only him as a actor, but also how he will be perceived not only in the MCU, but also how he's perceived out in the how we as the audience perceive him in the MCU. Like the writers of this show know what they were doing as far as how they writ this character. And so it's just homage to people that love comic books and people that just love the art of filmmaking and the process. And yeah, so if you're not really a Hollywood or really a film making snob or a filmmaking enthusiast as myself, you probably won't appreciate this as much. But if you want something different from the MCU, I think this really offers that at a high level, and it's high quality. It's probably the best thing they've done since WandaVision, and that's high praise. So yeah, check it out.